Hey, check this out. A zero tolerance, 0620 carbon fiber. I have not seen a review of this knife on YouTube. This is a Chinese copy, and I haven't seen anything about the 0620 or the 620 carbon fiber Chinese copy on YouTube. So I got one, wanted to try it out, thought I'd make a review on it. I did see last week, I seen one of these at the gun show, and I thought I would just check it out. The real one. I seen the real one at a gun show. Thought I would check it out while I was waiting for mine to come in the mail. And there are some differences I notice. And we'll get into those. It does come with the manual. And, you know, that has some information in there about sharpening and all that different hookliar. So with that said, let's get this out of the way, and we'll get right into the knife. Here it is. Well, as you can see, there are a few little scratches here. Any scratches are because I had to dress this edge. It just didn't feel really sharp. It cut really good, but when you kind of ran your thumb across it like such, you just couldn't really feel an edge, but it would cut paper no problem. So anyway, I'll let you look at this while I chit-chat with you about it. First things first, this back, I guess you would call this the lock side, if you will. This part of the handle truly is titanium, like they say. I'll let you have a look at that. I know this for two reasons. The first being weight. If this was stainless, this knife would weigh considerably more. When I checked out the real one at the gun show, it felt the same as the Chinese copy I'm holding. Secondly, we have an instrument at work. It looks like a pistol, and it shoots a little laser. And when you put that laser on different steels, it tells you if they're aluminum, stainless, whatever. And it came up. Excuse me. Getting tired. It came up as titanium. I didn't check this lock piece, this tiny little lock piece, to see if it was a hardened grade of steel or if it was also just titanium. The blade is essentially 440, which I'm satisfied with. When I dressed this edge up a little bit, I mean, you could tell it was hard. I mean, it was really hard to put that bitey edge on there. And I'm happy with 440 because structurally, it's, or in its composition, if you will, it's not far off. Composition-wise, it's not far off from 154 cm. Excuse me, I'm just trying to make some room here, but it's not, you know, in its content, not far off. So I'm pretty satisfied with 440. Now the carbon fiber scale is really good. I had a carbon fiber Microtech Whale Shark Chinese copy, and I have the SOCOM Delta in carbon fiber Chinese copy. And this carbon fiber scale, the quality of the carbon fiber, way better than that of the Whale Shark and the SOCOM Delta. I didn't check this liner here to see if it was a stainless or titanium also. I didn't do that. I'll let you check out the centering here. It's pretty close. If I tighten the pivot, it goes over more and I can make it dead center. But then the blade is just too hard to get out. I think this will need to break in somewhere in. With the true zero tolerance knife that I checked out at the gun show, it would glide right open. I mean, no wrist flick, no nothing. You could flick it open by the thumb stud here, the thumb disc, and it would, I mean, it was right on. I did take the blade out. It's got two brass, they look like brass, could be bronze, two brass washers, and I did put some of this super lube in there, and I've been playing with this on and off, and it is starting to break in, if you will. It's starting to break in a little bit better. It's very stiff though. It was super stiff when I got it. So we'll see. I'll just keep playing with it. So what are the differences? Well, obviously besides steel and all that, I think on the real zero tolerances they have a stainless looking thumb disc, and this one's kind of black. I believe they're stainless. I can't remember, to be honest with you. And on the real knife and this knife, this swedge here, on this, where the spine and the swedge meet on this edge, that's kind of sharp. No burr. I mean, there's no burr there, but that edge is you couldn't cut yourself, but it's sharp. So keep that in mind. The stone wash is pretty nice. Not the best, but comparable to zero tolerance. Same with on the back. The stone wash, I think, could be better, but comparable. Other than that, I mean, I did see some place where I believe the real ZT has a curve to the tip of that Tanto. This is straight. I believe straight. Let's get something out that is straight. and sort of put them together. No, there's actually a little bit of a curve in this. If I can line this up on camera for you, you can see kind of right there against that straight edge, there's a curve. Not much of a curve, but a curve nonetheless. Other than that, other than possibly the thumb disc, I personally have no way to tell them apart if you had two side by side. A Chinese copy versus the real ZT. Outside of the thumb disc, I couldn't tell. The standoffs, they look nice. See if I can zoom in on them for you. They look really nice. The lanyard stud, if you want to call it, the lanyard pipe, is the coating on these is really nice. No sharp edges whatsoever outside of up here on the swedge. The jimping, no sharp edges. It feels pretty good. This knife just feels good to hold this way. I mean, it really does. I like on the Striders how you can choke up, like on the Microtech DOCs, but this feels pretty good. Carbon fiber feels really good. I think I paid like 67, maybe a little, maybe between 67 and 77 bucks. I can't actually remember what I paid. Shipping was pretty quick. I'm thoroughly, like I said, outside of having to dress that edge, I'm thoroughly satisfied with this. This is a really nice price. Before I get rolling, before I let you go, we'll just do some cutting here. I know how you feel about paper cuts, but we'll just show it off here. I mean, it's a razor. But I'm not the best paper cutter in the world, so especially doing this on camera is kind of hard. Now the tip's pretty good as well. Now it's going to make me look like a fool, but this is harder to do on camera than you think. Anyway, just take my word for it. It is pretty sharp here. But I can't cut paper worth a shit. Anyway, there it is. Pretty good deal. Price is pretty good. Yours might come sharper than this. When I got it, or you might have to touch your edge up too. If you have any questions or comments, by all means, just leave them there down below, and I'll get back to you. And if you are interested in buying it from the same place I bought mine, send me a message and I'll drop you the link. I've bought 3 knives off the guy, and I get them within 2 weeks of ordering them. I mean, the shipping's really, really really fast. I've thought about putting a carbon fiber pocket clip on this. And I've also thought about possibly doing some sort of water transfer printing on the over top of the titanium. I thought that might make it look pretty cool. But I don't know yet. If you have any suggestions on doing some sort of, maybe anodizing this like they do, I think that might look cool. Or maybe some sort of water transfer print, paper, whatever, would turn out pretty neat. I like the stone wash, but eventually I would like to put something on there. Have some sort of design or whatever. So if you have any ideas on that, also shoot me your thoughts. But with that said, I'll leave it at that. All right. Well, have a good one. I'm gonna get to bed, and I'll talk to you later.